All right, guys, today's video is just simply touching up the food plot. I finally got a little time while hunting season is going. I kind of skipped tonight because of the weather. There's rain on the way, and I wanted to get in here really quick and reseed any thin areas that we've got. I run into a problem this year, and that is the warm temperatures. And because of warm temperatures, these cowpeas have continued to grow, hold their leaves, and now they've choked all the seed, or about 85% of it is now dead because the leaves would not drop fast enough. This is very unusual weather for us. Normally we've already had multiple hard frosts and everything's dead. Well, I've still got flowering sun hemp. I mean, that stuff is not giving up. Also, I have regrowth with some of that Egyptian wheat. Some of the milo still trying to grow. I mean, that right there is insane what I'm getting here. So a lot of growth that should not be happening, but it still is. So I'll take some of the growth. The sun hemp I'm not really concerned about. That's still adding nitrogen in here, but some of these other places where the cowpeas are growing has caused a lot of problems. But there is winter blends popping up right through this. I need to sow this spot here a little bit thicker, and maybe about a 10-foot area down this way needs to be thicker. Deer bed, big deer bed. Likely it's a buck as big as that is. This area here, very thin with the growth I'm looking for. And you can still see cowpeas trying to add more tonnage in this part of the food plot. So I think what you saw last spring, as far as the overall consistency, probably will look worse this year because of all the extra warmth that's not killing all the grass off and the weeds I need. So I'm just kind of doing what I can with the plot right now and getting the best tonnage I can by simply reseeding some bad spots. And most likely I will probably use all 34 pounds of that seed today. There's another thing that I'm going to do, and that is right after the rut, and that is reintroduce more trace minerals, because the deer's body needs are beginning to change. If you've got does that are pregnant or about to be pregnant, I want to make sure I got the top-notch nutrition in here. So I will be adding trace minerals on another day where I feel like I need to take a break from hunting. I don't feel like hunting all the time up here and overpressure this area. I still want them to feel mostly comfortable, even though every deer I have filmed and seen has not even seen me up there, and they still behave as it's a sanctuary. So I got work to do. This is just one part of it, and I'm hoping that this will do the trick. This warm weather has really caused some problems, more than I anticipated it would. But here in section 2, we have greenery in most of the areas. Some areas need a little extra help, but I really like the amount of pods I've got in here. I mean, because of it, it's still producing more pods. It has not stopped. These are all new beans that would not have existed if the normal temperatures had hit. And you can see these are definitely ripe. A lot of ripe pods in here. There are thousands of them in here. So deer's got plenty of grains. Now I just got to focus on getting these greens into shape. I've also started finding more moss than anticipated down here in section 3. So I'm going to I think the acidity level is now dropped into the upper fives, somewhere around 5'8" or 5'9". That's not good. A lot of that happened before I could balance a lot of this bacteria out. And trying to change my tilling method just takes a little time for the ground to adjust. And the roots have shown the first signs of that by growing deeper. All right, guys, got to stay on top of this. Trying to give the deer the best attraction and most tonnage possible. And my neighbor, who lives on top of the hill, wants to partner up. And we're going to share photos or videos and try to select bucks we want to take. That way we can take the pressure off each other. If there's a really good up and comer and I know he's not going to shoot it and I'm not going to shoot it, the odds of it being shot go down. So that's what I've got right now. Putting out more green cover seed. That's why I always buy more than what I need. You never know when you need more. All right, guys, have a good one.